Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. And the Chanticleers will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Arkansas State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapon.
He's going to take a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Here's a heat. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
They'll leave it with him. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to run for it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Boyd. The short hands, it's Hester. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The offense set for a first down play. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it on the counter. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Gets it past the marker. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Chanticleers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the ride. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on third down. Punch it out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Chanticleers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the ground with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Chanticleers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinator scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Right back to the well. Got the first down and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Back to pass, it's Boyd. Pocket breaking down. He's got the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tosses it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Hester. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Boyd. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. The sure hands, it's Ware. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got the first down and more. He's got 59 yards rushing for this game and on his way to 1,400 for the year.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The shot that clears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get...
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Going to sling it on second down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
But getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to run it. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. And the shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting it.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Boyd. That's caught. It's Acho. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The shot that clears, moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. And the returner goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, try and have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Acho. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The give out of the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll go hurry up here. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Finds the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Scrambling away. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown Coastal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Boyd. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Tight end finds a soft spot. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the single back. Spins away from the defender. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
And the Red Wolves will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now turning it on. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Red Wolves in the hurry up. Hand off from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
On the ground, it's Hatchett. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Nestled just inside that right upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defense. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This offense just hasn't found its rhythm in the second half. First half, they kind of got a little something cooking, put some points up. Here in the second half, after halftime, they got the punt, they give up a sack. They've got to get something positive to build some momentum for their squad.
And the Chanticleers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Acho. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up.
Well, there's a lot of ways to skin the cat in a running game, you know. It doesn't have to just be runs up the middle on short yardage situations. How about going jet sweep and with the receiver's speed just enough to get outside and get that first down?
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Unleashes one. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 30. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Gives it to the back on the draw. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Chanticleers are on the move. Zings it complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleer! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 2 to Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. Dances away.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now on second down. The hand to the running back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Chanticleers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Chanticleers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. With the catch, it's Hester. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a man, it's Boyd. Quickly to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Acho. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown. We need a 2-point conversion. But you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent. Plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Boyd. That's caught. It's Hester. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looking for a man. It's Boyd. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll pull it on the read. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the side. Oh, he's got some space.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll give it to him again. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. The quarterback takes a knee.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.